Greetings, explorers of ancient wisdoms. Today I invite you to take a deep and revealing dive into the mystical world of the runes. Let's explore their ancient secrets, understanding their origin, meaning, and above all, their spiritual use. Runes are much more than simple symbols. They contain the essence of millennial knowledge, providing us with valuable tools for our personal and spiritual growth. To begin this journey, it is essential to understand where the runes come from. Originating in ancient Norse cultures, the runes consist of an alphabet known as Futhark. This writing system was used by Germanic peoples during the Iron Age, around 150 BC until the Viking era, when they were still used for rituals and spiritual practices. Each rune carries a symbol that represents not only a sound, but also specific concepts and energies. Starting with the name Futhark itself, it is formed by the first 6 runes: Fehu, Uruz, Thurisaz, Ansus, Raido, and Kaunan. Unlike the alphabet we know, the order of the letters in the runes is significant and ritualistic. Fehu, for example, symbolizes wealth and prosperity, not only in the material sense but also in the spiritual. This theme leads us to reflect on our true riches and how much we value our inner growth. A fascinating point about the runes is that, besides being an alphabet, they were used in oracles and future predictions. Those seeking spiritual advice cast the runes, interpreting how they fell and their meaning. Each rune possesses a unique energy and teaching. For example, the rune Uruz, symbolizing the aurochs, a type of wild ox, represents strength, courage, and the ability to overcome challenges. Who hasn't faced difficult moments and needed to find that strength within themselves? But the runes are not just artifacts of the past. They continue to be a powerful spiritual tool in the contemporary world. Many people use the runes for meditations, self-knowledge, and to connect with their inner wisdom. A common practice is the creation of runic talismans. These talismans are made with specific runes, according to the energy the person desires to attract or protect in their life. For example, the rune Gebo, which represents a gift or balance in relationships, can be used to strengthen bonds of love and friendship. Thinking about the practical application of the runes, we must remember that they invite us to a deep dialogue with ourselves. Their messages are often indirect and metaphorical, forcing us to a more introspective and sometimes challenging examination. Let's use the rune Hagalaz as an example, which symbolizes hail. Although it may seem negative at first, bringing to mind destruction and damage, Hagalaz teaches us about the need for destruction to create something new. It is the natural cycle of life and nature where we often need to release the old to make room for the new. And I couldn't fail to mention the impact of the runes in Norse mythology. Various gods and heroes use the runes throughout mythological stories. An iconic example is the god Odin, who sacrificed himself hanging on Yggdrasil, the world tree, for 9 days and nights, without food or water, to gain the knowledge of the runes. This myth speaks to us about the necessary sacrifices in our own quest for wisdom and self-knowledge. Knowing and using the runes can profoundly transform our perception of life. They do not offer easy or immediate answers. Instead, they point to paths that we must tread with patience and dedication. The rune Ansus, for example, which represents communication and divine inspiration, encourages us to listen attentively to our inner voice and the messages of the universe around us. The journey of the runes also teaches us about the importance of intention. When using them in spiritual practices, we must always be aware of our intentions and respect their sacredness. When we draw a rune, whether in a talisman or in meditations, we are activating the universal energies it represents. Therefore, it is vital that our actions are guided by a clear and positive purpose. But how can we integrate the use of the runes into our daily lives in a practical and meaningful way? An interesting exercise is runic meditation. Choose a rune that resonates with your current life moment. Hold it in your hands and close your eyes. Breathe deeply and visualize the rune's symbol in your mind. Allow your intuition to guide the meditation and observe the messages or feelings that arise. Let's delve a little deeper into some specific runes and their practical applications. Fehu, as mentioned, brings the energy of prosperity. When working with Fehu in our spiritual practices, we can use this rune to manifest abundance in various areas of our lives. Imagine this rune as a flame that ignites the possibilities around us. In times of scarcity or doubt, Fehu's presence reminds us of the riches we already possess, often intangible like love, health, and wisdom. Thorisaz is a rune that represents powerful and often challenging forces. In its deepest sense, it is seen as a door or portal, and also as a symbol of the god Thor's hammer. Thorisaz, when appearing in readings, may indicate the need to confront challenges head-on, using our inner strength and divine protection. An example of its application could be in personal protection rituals, especially when we feel that negative energies are around us. Ansuz, which is the fourth rune of Futhark, is connected to Odin and divine communication. This rune is especially useful in moments when we are seeking spiritual clarity or guidance. Practicing with Ansuz may involve invoking Odin's wisdom, asking for his words to be clear in our hearts and minds. By doing so, we are connecting to the divine source of knowledge and inspiration. Laguz, symbolizing water and fluidity, teaches us about adaptability and intuition. In times of uncertainty, Laguz reminds us that we should be like water, flexible and flowing. Using this rune in meditative practices, we can find the strength to navigate our emotions and obstacles, trusting our intuition to guide the next steps. Another fascinating aspect is the arrangement of the runes in circles or runic mandalas. When drawn this way, the runes form patterns that can be used for meditation or healing. A well-known runic mandala is the Wheel of the Year, used to celebrate seasonal cycles and pagan festivals. Each rune in the circle represents a part of the cycle, and meditating on this mandala helps us align our lives with the rhythms of nature. But of course, we cannot forget the power of runic writing. Writing with runes, whether in personal journals or special messages, adds a layer of powerful intentions and energies to the words. Imagine sending a gratitude message written with runes. The combination of intention and the energy of the runes can significantly enhance the vibration of that gratitude. Finally, I would like to highlight that, although runes are powerful tools, their use should always be done with respect and awareness. It's not just about drawing symbols and expecting magical results. Runes require introspection, responsibility, and the willingness to continuously learn from their teachings. Each rune carries a world of wisdom that reveals itself over time and practice. I invite all of you to explore the runes with an open mind and heart. Let yourself be guided by your intuition and the ancient wisdom they represent. Runes are both a portal to our ancestral past and a compass for our spiritual growth in the present. I deeply thank everyone who accompanied us on this profound journey through the ancient runes. May you find in them the inspiration and wisdom necessary to illuminate your paths and reach a new level of self-knowledge and spirituality. Until the next reflection, where we will continue to unveil the secrets of our spiritual universe. Gratitude to all.